There exists a problem with these boxes, and that is that the orientation of the mounting bracket is not aligning in a way that allows the housing to be installed. So we need access to those screws, and it's going to end up like that, which is not going to work. So we need to rotate this box, or rather the connectors, the connection screws, 180 degrees, so it's like this. And I think what I'm going to do to correct this is I'm going to drill some holes through these boxes. These are used from a previous project, so the knockouts are gone or whatever. I'm going to drill 2 holes here so that I can screw this onto there, and then now I'll have the screws in the other orientation. This may or may not work. I tend to think that it will. It's just a pretty simple solution, but you never know. So anyways, let's get this off the table. And then we'll see if we can get this set up here. I'm going to put a bag down on the table because the metal shards are very difficult to get out of the carpet. So I'd like to avoid getting the metal shards on the carpet if at all possible. That's one of the many reasons why I save these bags, even though most people go, oh, you should just throw that out. I use these for this type of purpose all the time. Very practical. Get on there. Okay. So let's take the screws out of this so we can use the holes as a reference point. Hurry up, gosh. Okay, so if we put this on here like this, it's going to be very close. But if we go like that and like this, we'll make a hole here and make a hole here. And there might become a second problem, but let's see. Let's get there first. And then we'll see if that second problem becomes a problem, and we'll deal with it then. This is a very good drill bit. It should make a hole just about the right size, because we want to have it bigger than these threads but smaller than the head, and I think it's just about there. You know, I have the right tool for this sitting on the floor. Duh. This is the better tool to use for this. This will be much safer. Oh, that's a million times better. Duh. Ugh. The power of the right tool. There's a level of control with this piece of equipment that you just don't get with a freehand drill. Okay, so let's see now if this happens to line up or if it gets a 0. Well, that is a simple solution to a simple problem. And the second problem I thought might arise did not arise. It's very close to arising, and that is that the head of the screw would get pushed inwards as the screw threads in. Funny enough, the design of these things actually allows for some play because this is not secured in place. This is kind of loose. So that actually works. I think that'll be fine. I'd like to deburr that a little bit more, but I guess it doesn't matter because the screw head will cover it. It's not going to be a risk to cut through anything. So we'll have to, ironically, this will actually protect a lot of this from moving around every time we change the fan. So this kind of works out pretty good. We'll punch out another one of these. And that's pretty okay, but I guess it does bear the potential to become the sharp, so I'll probably put this in there. No, we don't necessarily have to close it even. We can actually just take this right off. Okay, that screw is not going to be seen for a long time. You can just put this like this. And now that'll just screw on there like that. And we will have, oh, that's not going to work, is it? I might have to punch out a different hole. If this, hold up, that's not the box that I set up. This is the one I set up. Yeah, I should have punched out the one in the middle. It doesn't really matter, we'll just punch it out again. Oh, actually, you know what? Oh no. That might be a fatality because now I have nothing to drill the hole through. Oh, rats. Well, this is no longer good for this project. I gotta see if I have another one. I don't have another piece on hand, but it is what it is. Sometimes it happens. At least we have the concept developed, and we know how this is going to work. So I'll put one of these up and make sure that this works, and then I'll have to go get another one tomorrow. I'd like to deburr that a little bit more. I'll deburr both sides a little bit more. Alright, and then I'll just put this here like this. Come on. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Now let's install this. Should I start over here or I guess I'm going to start over here. So what we'll have to do is funnel all these wires through here in the center. This one's live. Do these fit through here? No, they don't fit through there. Not with those goofy connectors on anyways. This should all be off, but I'm still not going to touch it with two hands. Okay. Oh, this already has screws here. Yeah, see what I was saying, how this is able to move like that? So it kind of works out in this case. Make sure we got a good angle on all these wires here. Alright, so the problem that we're running into is I did not push the box all the way up before starting, and so it misaligned. I need to make sure that this is all the way up first, and then we'll put these screws in. Okay, so that's a little goofy, but it kind of works out nice because this is nice and clean in here now. You know, all the extra mess. And it did invert the orientation, which is exactly what we needed. It's not fully closed here, but this is attended operation only, and the whole thing is switched. Would not do this in a regular situation, but for down here, this is fine. Okay, so that's our solution to this problem. I think it's a pretty good one. And it used materials we had on hand, and unfortunately we wasted one of the materials we had on hand, but oh well. I'll get another box and then we'll do the same thing for the next installation.